Hey y'all, it's your girl Layla, and I'm actually here because I forgot to film an intro for this video. So basically, the past 2 months, I've really been looking into African spiritual practices and trying to learn what did my ancestors practice before Christianity and colonization was forced upon them. So I've been reading plenty of books, doing plenty of research, and I've also just been trying to take a more holistic approach to life. So I've gotten into my herbs, my teas, my plants. I'm very big on plant identification right now, and how can I use these plants and herbs to make my life better. So throughout this video, you're gonna see me refer to this little journal that I have. In this journal, I wrote down the purpose of certain plants and herb, what their metaphysical purposes are, and what their physical purposes are. And I've been heavily into drinking tea. So I literally have tea every single day. So you're just gonna see me go through my herbal teas and tell you what properties do they have. I'm refilling my teas and I'm putting them into jars for the first time. And then I'm gonna make tea with you at the end. I hope you enjoy this video. Sorry it's a little bit all over the place and I kind of just jumped into it. It's a month later. You can tell because my hair looks completely different. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I haven't been posting, but I do have 2 videos coming up. Both of them are involving travel and concerts. So stay tuned for that and let's go on to the rest of the video. I got these from Dollar General for $6, $1 each, so that's perfect. Okay, so I have my little special book here that's really for my eyes only, and as I go through the herbs and I put them into their containers, I'm gonna teach you a little bit about their properties. So into this jar, I'm gonna put some mullein leaf. I use this in my tea literally daily. It's good for your respiratory system. If you have phlegm, if you got buildup in your chest and your lungs, this is gonna clear you right out. And it's a mild taste. It's not gonna affect the taste of what you have too much. For me, this is a daily thing. If you have respiratory issues, a weak respiratory system, mullein will get you right. I just cut off the little label that used to be in the bag and put it on the top of the lid, and that's my little jar. And then I've been learning about something called petitions, which is basically when you write on paper and you manifest something, and brown paper bags are used a lot. So I always save these just in case I want to practice something. I have these bags to use and to recycle and use as petition paper. So this is a different type of jar that I got, but right in here is alfalfa leaf. I'm gonna literally do this to all of my herbs. If you want me to go more in depth about some of the things that I'm doing or some of the herbs that you see in this video, just leave a comment down below and I got you. The herb that I have up next is nettle leaf. And nettle leaf, its metaphysical properties are it's an energy protector. It helps with boundary setting, purification, and cleansing. And then its physical properties, it's good for menstruation support, so that's why I use it when I'm on my period. It could be used as allergy relief. It's nutrient dense and it helps with pain and inflammation. So I just steep that into a tea. I'm gonna use one of these cute little jars here and then go ahead and fill that up. Another staple, I use this bad boy basically every day, but that's because I also was in the beginning of expanding my tea collection. I like to change my teas for the season for whatever my body's going through. Next up, I have raspberry leaf. This is literally known as the woman's herb. It's phenomenal for menstruation support if you're having cramps. It's a great digestive aid. If you're trying to get pregnant, people use it. Some people use it with medical advice for labor. Midwives use it a lot. And then its metaphysical properties. It's great for boundary keeping defense, sacral chakra activation, and divine femininity. And they recommend if you want to take it for your cycle, start taking it a week or 2 before your period for the best results. This is something that it's an internal fix, so you want to be taking it routinely so you can really get the best effects out of it. I've been using these for probably 2 weeks now, and you would think I haven't touched them at all. And I got a local plug who I get these herbs basically for $3 an ounce. I love it, I love it, I love it. I changed my mind. I want to put these rose petals inside of this, and then I'm gonna put the mullein in this little jar because that feels better to me. I was almost holding my breath while I was doing that, but it filled just to the top. Literally, if I would have started out like this, I don't think all of my herbs would have fit. This is gonna encourage me to use that looks full as heck. Oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. Yes, yes, yes. And now moving on to rose petals. So of course, what are roses associated with? They're associated with love. Metaphysically, you can use them to attract love, for protection, healing, happiness, and for psychic awareness to help raise it. And then for physical things, you can use it for skin softening procedures or for skin soothing things. It's for stress relief, it's anti-inflammatory, and it can be a mood booster. I'm finding me out. The key to all these African practices and stuff is you have to believe. All of the tools and the herbs you use, they're literally only as strong as your manifestation powers, or as strong as your belief, basically. As you go forward with work, if you do go forward with work, make sure you believe. I literally wish you could smell this through the camera. This is literally heavenly. Next, moving on to Damiana, which I've been pronouncing literally so embarrassingly wrong. For physical properties, it helps you with your libido. It's good for stress relief and anxiety relief. It's good for your mood and energy boost. It's good for your digestion, and it helps with urinary support. Gonna go ahead and put that in this little jar. And then on a metaphysical level, and when I say metaphysical, that just means spiritual, basically, beyond things that like you can see in this realm. It helps with your sacral chakra activation. It helps with love and attraction. It helps with intuition. It helps with divination. It helps with your sensual side, and it can also give you a creativity boost. So let's just go ahead and dump that in there. Herbs on herbs on herbs. Don't play with me. Okay, moving on to the next one. Next up is rosemary. Metaphysically, it's good for protection, purification, or mental clarity. It's a memory enhancer, and it's also known for warding off negative energy or energy that doesn't belong to you. And then on a physical level, a memory enhancer again. You can use it as an antioxidant. It's good as a digestive aid, and it's an anti-inflammatory. I'm running out of jars, so last we're gonna do star anise, which is good for prosperity, protection, purification, intuition, and divination. And then for your physical health, it's good for immune support, it's a digestive aid, it's good for stress reduction, and it's also good for your respiratory system. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. This is what they look like. I think that's all the herbs I'll go over in this video. I forgot I got another jar last night because I have a fixation right now, so I'm gonna put some patchouli in there. Patchouli is good for prosperity, it's good for abundance, attracting wealth. Let me see what else, because I was just off dome. Don't play with me. I'm learning a thing or two, okay? It gives you grounding energy, it's good for prosperity, manifestation, activating that root chakra, and it's good for sensuality and emotional balance. This is not something you consume. Do not consume patchouli. Please do not consume patchouli. You can put it in incense, you can use it in oil form, or you can use a high quality burning patchouli to go ahead and burn as you're meditating. So that'll be the last thing I transfer in there. Oh, this patchouli alone just took me like 15 minutes to fill up, and it's to like the absolute brim. There's just enough room for the cork. I got my lavender, my patchouli, my bay leaves, and then I got this. I'm so grateful to be practicing and learning more about my culture. It's truly beautiful. If you guys have any questions about any of the let me know. If you have questions about herbs that I didn't mention, also let me know. I might make more videos about my spiritual side because I enjoy talking about this, and my hopes are to empower more Black people to get in touch with their spiritual side and our true ancient practices. Thank you guys so much for watching, and now I need to go steep some tea. Ooh, I also just got a new teapot. Maybe I'll take y'all along for that too. Okay, we got my new teapot on the stove. So I started with my teapot over there, and then I go to my herb journal, and then however I'm feeling that day, I look at the metaphysical attributes, and then I see what do I need to put in my tea for today. And I'm making it for my boyfriend, so I try to keep him in mind too. Going in with my tablespoon. I'm always gonna do that mullein leaf. So we're gonna put some of that in there. Probably not even a whole tablespoon. Straight in here. This is a concoction. This is, you literally do whatever feels right. I'm gonna put a little bit of nettle leaf because that's good for your respiratory system, good for blood circulation. And I just got off my period. I feel like I could use some of that love too. So put that nettle in there. Oh, I always add bay leaf. Then I get my little bay leaf jar. If I could get the lid off. I'm gonna add like 2 or 3 in there. Okay, these are stuck together, so. Oh, it's one big one. Put that in there. Put another one in there. I like to put cinnamon and nutmeg in there. I have cloves. Where are my cloves? I got cloves in here, so we're gonna put like 2 or 3 in there. I have anxiety sometimes and stress, and I've been dealing with school and finals, so I'm gonna use a little bit of that demonia leaf. I just went ahead and put some lemon peel in there because a lot of times citrus peels have a lot more vitamin C in them than the actual fruit does itself. So I put that in there, and now I'm about to grate up some whole ginger and add that to our tea. I added in some ground cinnamon and nutmeg. Now I'm just waiting for it to be done. I finished making my tea and completely forgot to update y'all. But on top of that, I made these little mojo jars because I can't find tea bags, and I wrote all types of good affirmations on them, and it's so cute. If you guys have enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed making it, I'll see you guys next time.